About 80 World War II veterans are resting comfortably in their homes tonight here in San Diego after an incredible journey to our nation's capital. Hundreds of people were at Lindbergh Field today to welcome them home after a trip of a lifetime, courtesy of the group Honor Flight. KUSI's John Soderman joins us live from the airport right now with more on the story. John?
Thanks, Dave. We begin with a man in his mid-90s who's treated as if he were a rock star.
94-year-old World War II veteran Bob Brown is like a kid in a candy store as he and 80 other World War II vets are treated like rock stars at Lindbergh Field. And for a darn good reason, as they are greeted by a gauntlet of well-wishers, hundreds who say to them, "Thank you for your service in literally changing the course of human history." It's why they are saluted by current Marines, saluted by younger Marines, shaking more hands this day that would make any politician jealous. You see, these World War II vets have just returned from an all-expenses-paid trip to the nation's capital, where for the first time in their lives had the chance to see all the World War II memorials erected in their honor, courtesy of an organization called Honor Flight.
And why does Honor Flight go out of its way to show so much respect to the veterans? Because the fact is, many World War II veterans, when they returned home after fighting in Europe, after fighting in the South Pacific, they were never really officially thanked or welcomed home.
And for Bob Brown, who fought many battles in the South Pacific, his thank you has finally come 71 years later, which is why his trip to Washington, D.C. meant so much.
It meant a whole lot, a great lot. Very happy to have been able to do this. It was great, wonderful.
What was the highlight?
Well, getting back to San Diego.
But Honor Flight reaches out not only to the men who fought in World War II, but to the women who served as well, like Lucy Anderson, who was so grateful she finally got to see the World War II memorials.
How was it?
Good. It was like paradise.
It was like paradise? Why is that?
It was just great. Everything was over the top of being a VIP.
And the VIP treatment is what these World War II vets so richly deserve, as they won wars that literally altered the course of human history, then came back to America, where they would create the country's middle class and become known as the greatest generation, and now, finally, being thanked.
It just meant a great honor.
An honor courtesy of Honor Flight.
And this was the 15th time that Honor Flight took these World War II veterans to Washington, D.C., all expenses paid trip. And the fact is, many World War II veterans are dying each day, and Honor Flight wants to make sure they get to make that trip before they pass away. At Lindbergh Field, John Soderman, KUSI News.